Welcome to day one of our Veterans Week edition of Onstage at the BACP. Today's special guest is Bill Triplett.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We would like to know a little bit about you, though. So tell us, what branch of the service were you in?
I was in the Army.
In the Army, okay. And how old were you when you joined the Army?
14.
14? Did they know you were 14?
No, I tried to, my dad was abusive and I left home at 14 and I never even where to go.
Okay.
So I went to the recruiter and talked my way. I told him I was 17 and he said, well, your parents have to sign. And I said, okay. So he typed it up. I went to a movie, signed their name, and I was gone.
Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, so 14, that had to be quite the culture shock. I mean, other guys were so much older than you, right?
All of them were, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my goodness. So, I guess were you in Broken Arrow when you joined, or where were you when you joined?
No, I was in Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, okay. And so where was your first, where did you go for training and all of that?
Went to Sac Field in San Antonio. It was an Air Force base, but that's where we went and trained.
Okay.
And then we went to Fort Riley, Kansas, and then I went to Korea.
Oh, wow. So what was your job in the Army?
I was everything, just about. I was a platoon leader. I was a tank commander.
Oh my goodness.
You name it, that's where they put me.
Wow. How old were you when you were a tank commander?
I was about 20.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'll bet you have a lot of stories to tell, and we don't have time for all of them here right now, but was there one that just kind of sticks out in your mind that was especially fun or especially interesting, someplace that you maybe went while you were not in Korea? I don't know. You tell me. What's an interesting story from your time in the Army?
I'll tell you what it was. I had a dream one night that I walked around a hill and there was a tree out there and there were two enemy soldiers in it pointing guns at me. There wasn't any leaves on the tree.
Okay.
And I woke up in a sweat, couldn't get back to sleep. About a week later, I walked around the same hill, was on patrol behind the line, and there was the tree, but it had leaves on it. And I raked it with a Thompson I had, and these two guys fell out.
Oh my goodness.
I knew they were in there, but I couldn't see them.
Wow. Thank God for that dream.
Lord, the good Lord watched after me.
Boy, I guess. So how long were you in the Army all total?
About 8 years.
8 years. Wow. Wow. And then how did you end up here in Broken Arrow?
I got out and had PTSD really bad, but they didn't know how to diagnose it then. And I moved around the country about 2 years, hunted and fished and everything. Come through Broken Arrow, and it was a little town of 3,200 people, 8 churches, 2 beer bars, and 3 policemen. But I bought a house and I've been here ever since.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad that you came to Broken Arrow. I'm so glad that you came here today. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And thank you, more importantly, for your service. America wouldn't be what it is without people like you. And we just thank you so much. So I just appreciate it. And I know everybody else does too. Thanks a lot.
I appreciate the opportunity to tell you.
Well, thanks for coming.
I hope you enjoyed our visit today with Bill Triplett. Come back tomorrow for another Veterans Week edition of Onstage at the BACP.